something going on?
Well, what? Oh, yeah. I don't have anything to review for the channel. I've reviewed basically everything I already had, and right now, I mean, I had to pay for repairs on my truck. I got new glasses and a new semester of school starting, so I'm just really short on cash for the channel, and I'm worried I won't have any new content to make. I reviewed basically everything I already had. I can't get a hold of any of the new stuff for this year, and I don't know. I'm just afraid I won't be able to make any more reviews for a while at least.
I see. Okay. Well, you know, didn't we? I mean, you used to collect a lot of knives as teenagers. We still have some of those laying around, right? Why don't you review some of those?
Oh, you mean the box? I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I want to look in the box. I don't know.
I mean, do you want to make content for the channel?
I guess it couldn't hurt to at least look, right?
I can't review any of this. Oh, really? What about that one right there? No. No. I can't. I can't. Do you want to make content for your channel?
Yep, so here it is, guys. We're reviewing the Gerber Ripstop. Pardon the shadows, but I just, here it is. Okay, so let's start off with our measurements. We have a blade length of, I don't even care, I didn't bring my ruler. Let's go ahead and get our rat twos out here. Do I even want to do any other size comparisons? I mean, no, you know what? There is against PM2. We're done. No more size comparisons. So this is a knife that I've had since I was a young, dumb teenager. And even as a teenager, I don't think I ever carried this. I can't remember how I got it. The blade steel is 440A. It is a steel frame lock thing. And it's just hideous. It's hideous. So I guess let's go and cut some stuff with it, shall we? Okay, so let's go ahead and try and cut some stuff with the Gerber Ripstop. I have this nice little Amazon box, so let's go ahead and get right into this. Whoops, don't want to show off any address information. Get rid of that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do this. Ah! Yeah. Okay, that was an exaggeration, but not by much. Look at this. That's what you're holding on to. That is thinner than the blade stock. That, you know, I bet actually holding a knife like this will work just as well. That was with the handle of the knife, and I'm just holding the blade with my fingers. Okay, I guess the blade's a little easier to use, but, okay, no, we're not going to do that. You know, we're not even going to do all the other tests that I normally do in these reviews. I've been watching a lot of Forged in Fire recently, and sometimes the judges have to tell the contestants that their handle is not safe enough to use the weapon. This handle is not safe to use this knife with at all. I mean, this knife hurts. Just holding it, not using it, just holding it hurts. Like, this hurts right now. My hand is burning. Gosh. Okay. Let's talk about the action. You can kind of flick it out of there. Is there a detent? There is a little tiny detent thing. No detent. If you give it enough power, you can, like, force it out of there. Can you reverse flick it with that hole left-handed? Can you front flip it with this little thing? I guess you can. It's not a good action, though. There's no detent. It's just gritty on these plastic washers. No. I mean, carry. You have this deep carry tip-down clip that... I guess it works, but it's ugly as sin. I mean, we already kind of talked about the ergos. There just aren't any. Everything about this knife just should not exist. Jeez. I mean, if I put it down and I just look at it, I want to vomit. It makes me sick. And then I pick it up and I hold it, and I want to kill myself. It's just painful. Let's get back to the table. Alright, so let's get into what I don't like and what I hate about this knife. That's right, there is absolutely nothing I like about this knife. At all. So we're going to have to do what I don't like and what I hate. You'll also notice that usually when I do a review, I have a cool rock specimen and a dinosaur model sitting out here. Not for this knife. What you can see we have instead is this cow turd. I think that's very fitting. So, let's go ahead and get into this. Number one thing I don't like. This knife is... Most places sell this for $14.95. That's a cheap price, which makes this knife available to a lot of people. And that's a bad thing because no one should have this knife. If I'm ever in public and I see someone with this knife, I will run up and knock it out of their hand and save their life. I will punch them unconscious, take their knife away, and throw it down a manhole, and then I will go and buy them a Sabenza. Okay, maybe I won't buy them a Sabenza, but I'll get them something nice. This is just... No. So, that's the first thing I don't like, is that it's easily accessible. Whoops, bumped the table. Next thing I don't like is the clip. This is just an ugly clip. It also doubles as the over-travel stop. As you can see, the clip is exactly as thick. Well, no, it's a little bit thinner, but it's pretty close to the thickness of the lock bar. So yeah, there's that. The clip has this weird spoon, and it's just an ugly clip. Tip down only. Yeah. Next thing I hate is that this hole here exists in this blade for no reason whatsoever. I mean, I guess you can use it to open the knife like that, but you just shouldn't be opening this knife. You can't reverse flick it, right or left-handed, but whatever. The next thing I don't like is the action. It is a front flipper. Sometimes. So I guess it's got that going for it, but this action's just terrible. I mean, let's look in there, see if you guys can see that. There is a detent ball, which leads me to think there's a detent, but there's clearly no detent. If you just really hit that thumb stud, it'll come out, but that thumb stud's pretty sharp and just not great. Next thing, 440A steel. That's stupid. Oh geez. Next thing I don't like. This knife is ugly as sin. This knife, gosh. You know, I try not to cuss and swear a whole lot on my channel, but when I look at this knife, all I can think of are 4-letter words. And when I'm holding it in my hand, I really do just want to jump off a bridge. It's not good at all. This huge pivot's just disgusting. What is this back here? Huh? Is this supposed to be like some kind of jimping for grip? Looks like someone just been chewing on this knife. Gah! Just ugly speed hole. This whole knife is a speed hole. There's more hole than knife on this particular piece. So that's fantastic. Gosh. Let's go into what I hate. So first of all, I hate that I have this. This makes me feel like less of a man. This makes me feel less human. I honestly just cannot believe that I have this. This is a possession that I own, and that at one point I must have spent money on this. Unless it was a gift. I can't remember, but if it was a gift, whoever gave this to me, I should probably just kick you out of my life because you clearly don't deserve to be here anymore. You're not a good friend. Yeah, friends don't give friends crap. So, there we go. However I got this knife doesn't really matter. The fact that I still have it is just insulting to me. So, there's that. And then the worst thing about this knife is the ergonomics. Look, there's your ergonomics. That handle is literally thinner than the blade stock. ¿Por qué? I mean, if you're trying to go for an ultra slim carry, this really isn't that slim. Here, you know what? I didn't do a whole lot of size comparison at the beginning of this, but we're going to bring out our Civivi Elementum. Let's compare the thickness between the Civivi Elementum and this guy. Oh, look. What's that? It's not much thinner? Oh, that stupid cow turd is stealing all the show. I don't blame it. I'd rather look at a cow turd than this knife. But, yeah, there's not a huge difference in thickness. So, I guess, you know, especially with that big pivot, they just kind of shot themselves in the foot if they're going for an ultra-thin EDC. Gosh. But, yeah, this does hurt. Like, Plus, when you unlock the knife, you have to get, like, way down here, because I'm amazed that I can one-hand this. Honestly, that's impressive to me. I would rather carry this cow turd around than this knife. You know, usually with knives, I can look at it and I can say, okay, this isn't for me, but maybe it's for a certain type of person, or maybe it'll be great in this certain environment. Maybe it's great for certain tasks. Maybe there's someone I can recommend it to. There is no one I can recommend this knife to. No one should have this knife. I mean, unless you just really hate yourself and you want every moment of your existence to be filled with pain and misery, maybe this is the pocket knife for you. You might enjoy this. You'd probably get a kick out of this. It's probably good for you, but I mean, geez, at that point, I think even someone that hates themselves would have a little more self-respect than to own this. What else is there to say? Is this the worst knife ever? Yes, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it is. And if not, it's pretty darn close, and I hope I never, ever run into the knife that's worse than this one. Geez, if anyone knows of a knife that's worse than this, please just get rid of it, destroy it. What was the centering like? Oh yeah, how did you check centering on this? You really don't. I mean, is that centered? I guess that's centered. Whatever. I guess whatever. I don't really care at this point. I'm very saddened that this object exists. And so I think that's a good resting place for him. I'm probably going to have to take this guy and destroy him because I don't want this object to exist anymore. I need to free myself from it.
I know where you sleep. I'd like to see you try and destroy me, bitch.
And don't worry, guys. This is a YouTube-friendly Joe Biden home defense tool.
Alright, let's see if we can go and find this piece of crap. There he is.
What?
Is that all you got, loser?
Yeah, that's not good. Well, folks, there you have it. There was our review of the Gerber Ripstop. Don't buy one. Alrighty. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.